Hey everyone, it's Misty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have another quick rapid review for you guys. I'm going to be talking about a fragrance I recently discovered. Ksenia on here, I think that's how you say her name. She was talking about this fragrance and I love her channel. I'll put it down below. So I'm sure you've probably heard of her. She's absolutely amazing, but she talks all things fragrance, Bath and Body Works, perfumes, and she's just awesome. And she was talking about affordable fragrances, and one of the fragrances that she was talking about was Guess. And this is the Seductive Noir and then Seductive. I'm not really sure if she talked about the Seductive. I'm not sure if that was one. I know for a fact she did talk about this one, but she was just talking about what a wonderful fragrance it was and that it smelled so expensive, and it does, and I have some opinions on both of them. So I want to talk about that now. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about the Noir first. I'm going to try to keep this 5 minutes, but I might go a little over since I'm talking about two. So the first one I want to talk about is this. First of all, I love this bottle. I think it is very like 90s or something, or like early 2000s, which I think this came out in like 2010. I love this so much. So, okay, here's the thing about this fragrance. I actually sprayed it. So this is compared to Mon Guerlain, the EDP version, which I love Mon Guerlain. I actually had that. I had I think I have like a small, Scentbird. Years ago, I got that one in Scentbird. I absolutely loved it, used it all up, and then I ended up getting the EDT version from FragranceNet, and for whatever reason, that one was okay, but I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking that they were very similar, but they're actually not, and I definitely prefer the EDP version. I love the lavender. I love how creamy it is. If you like Miss Dior, the EDP, you will like Mon Guerlain. Those are very similar, and I think that's why I liked it so much. But the EDT version, it wasn't strong, and it just didn't have that punch that the other did, so I ended up giving that one to a friend. But a lot of people compare that to Mon Guerlain. So I can kind of see the similarity, except this smells very masculine to me, whereas Mon Guerlain is very feminine. There's something about this, I don't know. Now on the skin, I feel like it does smell a little bit more. On paper, I feel like it doesn't have that opportunity to kind of mix with your chemistry, so it does smell a little bit different on paper. For the Noir, the scent notes are, for the top is sage, bergamot, and peony. For the middle, it's iris, jasmine, sambac, and lily of the valley. And the base notes are vanilla, Haitian vetiver, and velvet. So I think the difference that I smell off the bat, instead of it being the lavender like Mon Guerlain, the sage makes this, the sage is the aromatic note, and it is very, very unique. I don't think I have anything else with sage in it, so I do like that. Like, I like that it has the sage, and I think it is different. It's very unique smelling. But there's something about this that smells extremely, like, this smells like a man's cologne to me. And I don't hate that. Like, I'm actually somebody that really likes men's cologne. Like, I like more kind of a masculine scent sometimes. I definitely think this is something that is so unique. I wouldn't necessarily grab this, like the first thing when I'm going out or something like that. But I don't know. I think when it gets colder around here, this is going to be a fragrance that I reach for. I think I'm definitely going to save this for super cold weather, because I think that it is just going to be beautiful. during the winter. That's what I think. So I like it. I like the notes. I can get that, vanilla at the end. I definitely smell the vetiver. So I don't know. If you like masculine scents, if you like cologne scents, you will love this. Definitely recommend that if you're somebody that likes unisex or that good men's fragrance kind of smell. If you don't like that, if you like sweet and girly and light and soft, this is not for you. This is definitely not something to blind buy. I did blind buy this, but this is something that I feel like might be not as safe to blind buy. However, what I do think is safe to blind buy is the actual Guess Seductive. Like I said, I don't know if Ksenia talked about this one, but I went ahead and picked this up because this was literally like $15. So I think the Seductive Noir was like $20, and this was $15 on FragranceNet. So I had to pick it up. Okay, I had to. All right, this is actually my favorite. I think this smells so dang good. So the top notes are pear, bergamot, and blackcurrant. The middle notes are jasmine, African orange flower, and orris root. And then the base is vanilla, cashmere wood, and olivinum. I'm not really sure what that is. This smells so good. So when you first spray it, you get a very, like this punch of the pear and the bergamot. Bergamot is one of my absolute favorite notes. It smells very fresh, clean, strong. And then it quite quickly starts drying down. And at first, when I sprayed it, like the very first time, I sprayed it on my arm. I can remember it dried down pretty quick, and I remember thinking it's going to be something that doesn't last. You guys, this thing is a powerhouse, okay? It is an absolute powerhouse fragrance. It smells so good, and I think this is actually a really safe blind buy because it is a beautiful, fresh, clean, I don't know, it's just so good. Like, I don't even know, you guys. Like, there is something about this that is just so dang good. I don't really get a whole lot of the vanilla or vanille. Is that different than vanilla? Like, what's the difference? But I do smell a little bit of the cashmere. I think that's what helps kind of make it a little bit more long lasting. This lasts all day, and I love this. And if you're wondering why this does not have a lid, this was actually a tester. So a tester, they do offer some testers and fragrances. It just doesn't come with the cap. So I didn't care. It was a lot cheaper, and if I really wanted to, I could like display one and just put the cap from, like if I wanted to just display one and not the other, I could just swap the cap out. It doesn't bother me. But I love this fragrance. For $15, this is dang good. And I'm telling you, it's long lasting. It does not smell like a $15 fragrance. I think this is truly a gem, like a gem of a fragrance. This is such a good find. So if you've been looking for something, if you're somebody that really doesn't want to spend a lot of money, get this. Go to FragranceNet.com. Try this out. I've never seen it in store, although let me say this. Actually, almost forgot. I found this at Marshall's the other day for $6. So this is the Fragrance Mist. I thought this is awesome to have, to like carry. It has that same, very, very, very same, obviously it's the same smell as the perfume, but it does have that like fragrance mist kind of lightness about it, and it's not as strong, obviously, but I think it would be good to like, layer that or carry this in your bag if you want to like freshen up later on, because sometimes like if you wear something and then like you can kind of still smell it at the end of the day, but like you have something else to do. If you take and you refresh with the actual perfume, sometimes I think that can make it like really strong and kind of overbearing. But I think it's kind of good to have like a softer fragrance mist to kind of refresh, but yet, so you're like getting that fragrance back, but it's not like making it super strong, especially when it's a long-lasting fragrance. And this is definitely long-lasting. Hope that made sense. But I love this so much. Highly recommend you guys try that out if you've been looking for a cheaper, I hate saying cheap, a less expensive fragrance. So anyways, all right, that's it. That's my, well, it was around 10-11 minute fragrance review, but five minutes for each, right? So I tried to keep it a little bit shorter. But anyways, if you made it this far, thank you. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to doing some more rapid reviews for you guys soon, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.